This afternoon, prosecutors and defense attorneys are narrowing down a jury pool in Collin County before testimony begins in Carmelo Anthony's trial. He's accused of stabbing Austin Metcalf to death last year at a track meet in Frisco. Senior crime and justice reporter Rebecca Lopez joins us live here in studio. Any new developments today? What should we know?
Yes, Chris, the jury pool is shrinking as attorneys and the judge worked their way through hundreds of jury questionnaires completed by prospective jurors yesterday. About 600 people were originally summoned and roughly 550 completed those questionnaires that are now being reviewed for potential bias, prior knowledge of the case, and other issues that could affect their ability to serve. The goal is to significantly narrow that group before individual questioning begins tomorrow.
You know, why is jury selection, which is always important in any trial, but why is it so critical in a trial like this?
You know, this is such a high-profile trial. This case has attracted tremendous attention. Jurors may have seen media reports, social media commentary, or discussions about the case long before they ever stepped into the courthouse. The questionnaires help attorneys identify people who may have already had strong opinions and to find jurors who can put everything that they've heard aside and decide this case solely on the evidence that is going to be presented in court, Chris.
So they're not necessarily looking for people who have never heard of Carmelo Anthony or Austin Metcalf, just that they can be counted on to set that aside.
Absolutely. So the next step is going to be that individual voir dire, and that is very important because that is when prospective jurors are brought in and questioned one by the judge and attorneys. In this high-profile case like this, lawyers often want to dig deeper into those answers given on those questionnaires, especially when it comes to pretrial publicity, opinions about self-defense. Racial bias is going to be a big deal here, and whether jurors have already formed opinions about either Carmelo Anthony or Austin Metcalf, and they want to find those 12 jurors and 6 alternates who can set those biases aside and base their verdict on the law, Chris. That's going to be really critical here.
Have you seen or heard anything from Carmelo Anthony or Austin Metcalf's family?
Yeah, the security has been pretty strict and pretty intense at the courthouse, and we've been in an overflow courtroom during jury selection and have not seen either of the families. Carmelo Anthony, who is out on bond, is being escorted through a separate entrance for security reasons, so we've not seen him either. The media is limited to a video feed that shows only the judge, so it's making it difficult to see who else is in the courtroom, Chris.
Okay, and we expect testimony could begin Thursday?
Our opening statements will be on Thursday morning. And the judge says he's willing to go up until 10 o'clock tomorrow to pick this jury. He wants a jury pick tomorrow.
Okay, and there will be court on Saturdays in this trial?
Yes, there will be court on Saturdays.
Okay, all right, yeah. Thanks. And I know you'll be covering every step of the way. Rebecca, thank you so much. And remember, you can also keep track of what's happening in the courtroom through our live blog. We have a team dedicated to sharing updates hour by hour so you don't miss a moment. You can find that article on WFAA.com.